So I am feeling really good today. It is only Thursday, and it is. Here's the thing, I always tell my clients that you have to track your food because then you are more aware of what you're putting into your body. You keep yourself accountable. And I do say every single bite that goes into your mouth needs to go on the app, even if it's just a taste test of a cupcake. And I coach bakers. I quite literally have 2 or 3 bakers in my program at the moment who bake really good sweets. And I tell them, even just taste testing that cupcake or the brownie or your family members, whatever it might be, you do have to put that in the app, estimate it. If you can, take a picture, and if not, just drop me a note so that we're keeping you accountable. Those little bites do start to add up. And you might think that a small brownie bite, which is actually a bigger brownie bite, just, you're trying to, I don't want to say cheap, but you are taking advantage. That could be 50 to 80 calories or more, depending on the brownie itself and how the ingredients. At the end of the day, tracking is important because you're aware. You ensure that you're in a calorie deficit. So I've been tracking for 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday. And I already see a lot more definition. I feel great. And overall, it's one of those things that I'm like, I should have been doing this from the very beginning, and I am a coach and I shouldn't be an exception. Just because I'm a coach and I do this for a living does not mean that my approach should be any different. There's a reason why my program works. I didn't follow my program from the start of my own fat loss journey. So now that I'm following my own program and I'm tracking everything that I put into my body, I'm ensuring that calorie deficit. I'm ensuring that I feel good and look good every day. And this week, the scale will start to go down more so, or more than I've seen in the past couple of weeks. Why? Because I'm tracking. Because I'm doing the one thing that is tedious. It is work. And I do have to say, I've mentioned this in other videos, I eat single ingredient foods because it makes it easy. I don't have to look at the tortilla bag and be like, okay, this amount of calories, this amount of... No, my app has everything from apples to chicken to tofu, depending on the tofu. I haven't eaten tofu yet. So I'm just mentioning foods. What do I eat? I eat chicken, I eat red bell peppers, I eat zucchini, I eat bananas, I eat chia seeds. It's been a lot of zucchini and chicken, by the way, especially since Monday. What else? Chia seeds. I had an orange. I had a kiwi. I love kiwis. Oh, kiwis are the best. And I make sure that my fruits, so a lot of times I do have a sweet tooth, I overdo it on the fruits. I can easily eat 5 kiwis, 5 bananas, a lot of honeydew melon, but that starts to add up. So creating that calorie deficit, especially for the last couple stubborn pounds and kilograms, that is key. That is what is going to make the biggest difference. And it is I don't remember what day it is, but I know that it is the 20th of November and that we are on week 4, and it is the 4th day of the 4th week. So I am really happy and proud of myself because I'm finally following my own program and tracking everything that I put into my body. It's not for forever. It is not for forever, but I am learning. The thing is, when you put in the foods into the app, and I'm now more cognizant, okay, 50 grams of chia seeds is between 230 to 240 grams, or 230 to 240 calories. So I now know 50 grams of chia seeds. If I want to eat less than 240, 230 calories, then I have to make sure that it's less than 50 grams. If I eat 25 grams, that's great because it's about less than 100. At the end of the day, it is education. It is the lack of knowledge, and you can teach yourself by tracking. If you need help, I'm always here. I am a coach because I love doing this and because it is something that I've been working on my whole life. And I think we all work on this. And having the accountability and having somebody tell you, this is what you need to do, it helps you to get the results faster. And it also helps to take away the frustration. I am my own coach. So it took me 3 weeks to actually realize, babes, you weren't tracking. Like, you need to track your food and you need to be more disciplined, and you need to, in this case, I am eating single ingredient foods that are just one ingredient. It's nothing else. There's no package or labeling to it because it's easier to track and because I like it, and I am seeing less inflammation because of it. things that are packaged and things that are processed do have additives, emulsifiers, and preservatives to make it taste good, to make it look good, to keep it on the shelf for a longer amount of time. Think about it. Prepackaged bread can last on the shelf for weeks versus recently made bread at the bakery lasts you maybe 2 to 3 days and it starts to get really stale and ugly. So think about it. Things that are single ingredient foods that haven't been touched or processed by man tends to be better for you simply because they don't have all these added things and they don't last on the shelf for forever. That is my rundown for day 4 of week 4, November 18th, or November 20th. I will see you in the next video. I'm feeling really good, and I know that I will see more fat loss results because I am being more consistent with my tracking in terms of tracking my food on an app. If you're not tracking your food on an app and you're trying to lose body fat, start doing that. If you don't sign up for my program, that's fine. Go sign up for MyFitnessPal and get the premium version and do the macros as well, because there is a relationship between macros and calories, which I will talk about in the next video. I'll see you then.